Awesome. So, sunrise, which is absolutely incredible. I mean, this looks like a red moon. Life is just such a miracle. Wow. All right, so on that note, come to the top of the mat. Oh, and just bask in what life has to offer. All its little unexpected surprises. So when I was driving here this morning, I thought, oh, it's so cloudy, we're not going to have a sunrise. The clouds are going to totally cover it. And it did. It covered it in a way that the sun can't totally shine through, but it shines through in a completely amazing and unique way. One I've actually never seen, and I've probably done 10,000 sunrises. And yet this one is completely and utterly different. And every day is a miracle. And it's never what you think it's going to be. It's better. It's always surprising. Oh, cue the fish. All right. So just take your hands to your heart, thumbs pressed to your chest. Please say some words of gratitude and thanks for this day. And just know that very often life is not going to be as we expect. It's not going to go back to normal. It's going to be better. Thank God. Because my expectations are always a lot less, I guess, than what life will sometimes give you, which is totally unexpected. So, wow, thank you. So let's reach and extend the arms up. Exhale, fold and dive. And maybe starting off, elbows to knees, feet might be a little bit wider, noticing how the body feels. Maybe arms come down, hanging heavy. Start to feel how the hamstrings feel, what is opening, and just be available to make changes inside what's available now. Take hands over to the right side, gaze over your shoulder, back to the center, and then gaze over the left. Back into the center. Take hands towards shins, gaze forward halfway. Exhale, bend your knees and then just roll it up, stacking your ribs over your hips, shoulders over ribs, arms float. Reach the arms up, gaze up, and then exhale, fold and dive. And then maybe allowing the arms to come in any direction that feels good. Let the crown of the head face down. Shake your head back and forth like you're saying no. Up and down like you're saying yes. And bend your knees and let's just roll it up on this one. Chin in towards your chest. Reach and extend. The arms are going to slowly float up. Reaching the arms up towards the sky. And last one, exhale, fold. And noticing how by this third one, everything has changed a little bit more. Hands over to the right side, gaze over your shoulder. Coming back into the center and then gazing over the left. And back into the center. Gazing forward halfway. And then exhale, bend and bow. Roll it up, chin in towards your chest. Reach and extend the arms up. And as you reach the arms up, reach both arms over to the right side and kind of push your hip to the left. And then coming back into the center. And then just reaching the arms over to the left. And inhale. We're going to do that one more time. So reaching over, lean into both sides on the left side of your feet. So walk your right fingers down your right leg. And see if I can push my left hip over just a little bit more. On your inhale, swing and almost cartwheel your arms to the other side. And just reaching the arms in that direction. Hip comes over towards the right side. And then inhale, reaching both arms up. Let's take the hands behind the back. And so interlock your fingers. Push your right thumb over your left and bow into it. Stick your bottom out, bend your knees. Let your ribs find the insides of your thighs and head comes down. Bend your elbows, soften through the shoulders, and then see if you can extend the arms out a little bit more. Let the shoulders hang down heavy. And maybe gaze over towards the left side. Take your arms to the right. Coming back to the center, gaze to the right. Take your arms to the left. And then back to the center, release your arms down. And just let your arms hang down really nice and heavy. Take your hands down to the mat. Step out into your plank pose and maybe shift and ripple forward. Lower yourself down from the knees first, uncurl the toes, and from the bottom of the knees, start to lower down a vertebra at a time. Lengthen your legs back behind you. Curl your shoulders up and just peel your chest off a little bit. Find a baby cobra. And then exhale, lower. Wiggle the fingers back a little bit more. Roll the shoulders back behind you. And then inhale. Lengthen, try to keep the hips down. See if you can lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, lower. One more like that. So peeling the chest up really slow. Push the shoulders down, elbows down, lift the gaze. Exhale. Curl your toes, pressing all the way back into your child's pose. Stretch your fingers forward. Keep your toes curled. Walk your fingers forward. Tense your wrists. Kind of squeeze your thumb and your fingers towards each other. Then when you're ready, walking your hands to the right side and keep pulling your rib cage towards the left. See if you can walk the left fingers forward a little bit more. Gaze over your right shoulder. Coming back to the center, walking the hands forward, and then bringing it over towards the left side. And then just push your ribs to the right, push your hip to the right. Maybe walk the left fingers forward a little bit more and just see if you can deepen that stretch. Gaze over your left shoulder. And then coming back into the center. Round your back, rippling up. Press your wrists so your wrists and shoulders align and just start to work out the wrists a little bit. Kind of waking up the wrists, turning the fingers both directions. So maybe pinkies in and then turning the thumbs so the thumbs are coming around. And just see if you can get that 360-degree rotation in the wrists. When you're ready, turn your fingers forward, round your back, lifting up. Uncurl your toes and kind of pull your head through your arms, but keep your shoulders over your wrist. On your inhale, gaze forward halfway. And then exhale, pressing into the wrists, pushing up a little bit more, and tuck your chin in towards your chest. Point the crown of the head towards your thumbs. On your inhale, come to neutral, and then walk your hands over towards the right side. Just keep walking as far as you can. Now stop. I know, that was so cool. So gaze over your shoulder. Coming back to the center, walk your hands, this time going over towards the left side. Turn your fingers around towards your feet, and then just keep reaching your gaze back towards the left side. When you're ready, come back into the center. Curl your fingers, and we're gonna curl into the knuckles and just make a fist with your hands. Turn your knuckles towards each other and bend your elbows and just kind of pushing into your wrists and arms. Uncurl the fingers, curl your toes, press back downward facing, and glide up. And just scissoring your knees a little side to side. Think about pushing the right heel down, bend the left knee, and push all your energy back into your right heel. See if you can lift your toes. And then do the same on the other side, getting that nice little calf stretch. Push the left heel down. See if you can lift the left toes, bend the right knee. And then when you're ready, separate your feet a little bit wider so your feet come to the edges of your mat. Walk your hands in towards your feet. Find a forward fold, head down. Just allow your body to sway a little side to side. Bend your knees, bring your heels in a little together. Come into malasana. So come into your yogi squat. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Maybe the hands come to the insides of the knees. Pull your thumbs towards your chest. See what's going on with the legs. If this is pretty easy, try to push the legs away. Maybe the elbows don't even touch. So see if you can get a really low yogi squat. Bring that left arm out over towards the left side. Right arm is going to come up. Reach it up as high as you can. Gaze towards the right thumb. And then maybe hide the thumb behind your back. Open your shoulder, open your chest. And when you're ready, bring that right hand forward. Round your back. Take your head down. Pull your bottom back. Fingers come forward. And just move your hips a little side to side. So getting into the side of the ribs. I love this one. I know. Unexpected guests. Reach and extend your right arm out. See if you can lift and extend the left arm up. And then maybe hide that left thumb behind your back. If that feels okay for the shoulders, keep just opening your heart, opening your chest. When you're ready, releasing the left arm, walking the fingers forward, pulling the tailbone back, letting the head come down, and wiggle your tail. And when you're ready, turn your toes forward, bring your knees down to the earth, and take your hands down. Round your shoulders, pushing yourself up into cat pose. Keep your toes curled, pull your hips back towards your bottom, and then bend your elbows and kind of glide your chest through. And pushing up into your cat, pull back. So we're going to inhale, kind of pull through, and just get this water flow. Elbows are kind of pulling down as you do this. And just feel your spine kind of undulate. Moving every single vertebra apart, giving each one its own individual stretch. When you're ready, draw yourself forward, and then same thing. I'm going to kind of pull back, drop the chest. And see if you can do this straightening the arms. So the chest drops through and then pull and glide back. And just doing a few more, noticing how this feels in the body. And then keeping the arms where they are, stretch the right leg behind you, keep the toes down, and push your heel down as much as you can. Now straighten out the arms, press through the fingers, round your shoulders a little bit, and see if that left knee just pops off the ground with ease. If it does, maybe nose towards knee. And inhale, just drop it down a little bit, keep the arms really strong. Two more like that, so exhale, push it. And inhale. One more. Exhale, maybe push it. And inhale. Drop that knee down. Lengthen the back leg. Point the toes and turn the pinky toe so it's facing down. Maybe reach the left arm if it finds some freedom. Reach that left arm over towards the left side. Inhale, extend. Pull the leg back. So exhale, come over to the left. Inhale, reach forward. One more. Exhale. And inhale, reach. Turn the toes so the toes come up. See if you can grab your foot. If it's there, grab it. If it's not, don't worry about it. Pull your chest forward as you pull your leg back. Try to gaze up. When you're ready, release the arm. Take the forearm down. Turn your fingers so they come to the right and lift your leg up as high as you can. Try to keep it straight. Maybe lift the right arm up. You keep opening your hips, stacking your hips. Finding a bow pose. Bend bend your right knee, maybe grabbing onto the back of the leg, and pull your heart forward as you pull your leg back. So always pulling in opposition. When you're ready, release, right hand comes down, right foot is gonna come down, turn to the outer arch, and then just open into a side plank. Start to open the foot. So the left foot can come up, or you can stack, bringing one right over the other. Maybe reaching your left arm towards the ocean. When you're ready, bring the left arm down, bring the left knee down. Find tabletop, round your back, lifting up. Glide back into child's pose, walk the fingers forward, tent the wrists. And just move your ribs a little side to side. Notice if the left side feels a little different than the right. On your inhale, draw yourself back into your table, strong arms, and then extend the left leg back. Push your left heel back. So keep the toes curled and push your heel back like you're actually trying to touch the heel to the ground. Make sure your wrists and shoulders align as you do this, so the arms aren't forward, but they're actually underneath the shoulders. Round your back, come into like a turbo cat. Pull your chin towards your chest and see if the right leg kind of lifts up with ease. If it does, maybe forehead or nose. And then inhale, you can drop it down a little. Exhale, round it up. Inhale, gaze. Last one, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Drop it down and extend the left leg long. So you notice the left leg should feel a little stronger by now. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Right arm might reach forward. And if that feels good, just keep reaching the fingers in opposition of the toes, but the pinky toe is down. Yeah. Reach the arm over towards the right side. Keep the pinky toe reaching back and pull the right arm forward. Exhale, reach it to the side, and then inhale. Pull the thumb away from the left big toe. Coming back, one more. Inhale, reach, and see if you can bring your left foot up. Maybe grab onto the back of the leg. As you pull back, pull your heart forward, gaze up. Kind of lifts your body up when you do that. And when you're ready, release the arm, release the leg, bring it down to the forearm. Right hand might even kind of touch into that left wrist. Lift the leg up a little bit higher, and then tent the fingers on the left hand. So you can start opening the body over towards the left side. Maybe the left arm comes up. You're gonna find that bow pose. So start to bend the left leg, maybe grabbing onto the back. Slingshot your heart forward as you pull your leg back. You're just pulling in opposition. Stay here for 3, and 2, and 1. Release the left arm. Take the left foot down and roll to the outer arch of the left leg. So you can just kind of extend yourself up. You can keep the right foot down as a modification, or bring your legs stacked in the right over the left, and reach the right arm. So kind of halo, or open your body into this big rainbow. Maybe floating the leg if you're feeling a little like you started. When you're ready, right hand comes down, right knee follows, left knee follows. Let's take the legs out a little bit wider. Pull your bottom back, walk your fingers forward, and see if your chest can come down towards the earth. I'm just seeing what's available in the body today, how the shoulders feel. Start to pull yourself up. Take your right hand, so the right hand comes underneath the heart. Keep the knees out a little wider. Left arm comes up towards the sky. Left arm is gonna come underneath, so kind of threading the needle, taking it down to the left shoulder. Use your right hand and grab onto your left forearm. Pull the left forearm more towards the right side, and pull your left shoulder towards the edge of your mat. Head might come down. Take the right toes off the mat to the sheet and straighten out the right leg. And just keep pulling the arm away from you. Maybe taking that right arm up. take that right arm all the way over towards the left side so you can touch the sheet on the other side. When you're ready, bring your hands back in towards each other. Now I'm going to tent the fingers on the right and just bring it out to the edge of the mat. See if you can curl the toes on the left and then maybe start to float the right leg up. And just float it up as much as you can, finding a little bit of a balance here. When you're ready, take your right foot slowly back to the earth. Right hand presses you up. Inhale, extend and reach your left arm up as much as you can. Take the left arm down. Bring the right leg up and back into the center, and that knee comes down. Knees are a little bit wider. Take the hands out a little bit wider and just move everything out a little bit. And going the other direction. And moving in a way that feels really good in your body. Round your back. This time, you're gonna plant your right hand underneath your heart. Left arm comes up. Nope, we did that one. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up. Reach it up as high as you can. Bring the right shoulder down. And then this time, with the left hand, grab onto the right arm and pull your right shoulder back over towards the right side. Maybe take the head down. Left toes are gonna come to the sheet. Straighten out your leg and really push yourself over to your right side. If you can, reach that left arm up and then maybe take the left arm over towards the right side and just see the twist that's available for your body. When you're ready, tent the fingers on the left hand, keep the left hand down. See if you can start lifting and floating the left leg. And this is kind of a precursor into that fallen angel. When you're ready, left foot slowly comes back to the earth. Left hand pushes you up. Keep the left leg where it is. Finding this kind of an awkward stretch, reach the right arm up. And when you're ready, right arm comes back down. Lift the leg on the left. Bring it back behind you and then take the knees out again a little bit wider. Round your back, lifting up. Keep the toes curled. Walk yourself back in. Take and extend the arms up. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands find the heart. Fingers are gonna find the center and then just see if you can push your heels back. Take your bottom down as low as it'll go. And then move your elbows a little side to side. If this feels okay and you don't need yourself or your hands to stabilize, you can move the hands underneath and try to pull your head down and use your forearms and your elbows against the bottom of the shins and see, can I pull my bottom down? Can I pull my head down? So there is this little tug of war. This is gonna open the back of the ribs. Ready, release your hands, bring your knees forward, find your tabletop, curl your toes, glide back into your downward facing. Scissor your knees a little bit, maybe start these little scribble movements with your hips. When you're ready, rise up on your toes, walk towards the front of your mat. And then exhale, bow. On your inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, bend your knees, ribs towards thighs. Roll up on this one, so inhale, super slow, chin in towards your chest, and just notice how different your body feels. And exhale, hands to the heart, thumbs pressed to your chest. Nice. I know, it's so active. And, oh my gosh, the horizon is just amazing today. It is just so spectacular. All right, I'm gonna change. Cue the birds. Wow. How incredible. Look, they match the horizon. Oh, life is such a gift, right? So awesome. So awesome. I know. And this is like really busy. It's busy. It is busy today. All right. So let's inhale, reach. And then exhale. Take your hands to your heart. We're going to find our Utkatasana. So bend your knees. I'm going to put my glasses on. My hair keeps like popping in my eyes. All right. So bend your knees. Find Utkatasana. Reach the arms down. Inhale, lift the arms, and little scoop of the tailbone. Try to pull your pinkies in, thumbs out, so you draw the shoulders out. Take the hands to the heart. We'll bring that left elbow over towards the right side. Inhale, lift the ribs a little bit, like you're hollowing out the center, and then try to bring your thumbs towards the center of your chest. Lift your heart a little bit more so you can gaze up towards the sky. Maybe the right arm comes up. Maybe the right arm comes around your back. You might find the left thigh. If you don't worry about it. And when you're ready, releasing your arms, come back through to the center. Little scoop of that tailbone, get down a little bit lower. Weight is in the heels. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the right elbow to the left. Lift up one more time. So inhale, scoop and round the belly. And then exhale, sink into your pose a little bit more. See if you can even lift your toes. Find a little bit more lift in the heart. Maybe thumbs find the chest. And that left arm might find the sky. Maybe bringing the left arm behind your back, finding the right thigh. Sink down a little bit more. I can tell who's working, who's not. Inhale, reach and extend the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart, dive forward, tailbone lift. Inhale, gaze forward halfway. Exhale, bend your knees. Let's step the right foot back. Right knee finds the earth. Make sure the left knee and ankle align. If it's not there, kind of scooch it forward. Let's reach and extend the arms up. Find this little hip drag on the right side. So bring the arms out to the side and kind of open your arms, open your chest. Bend your elbows, pull your elbows towards each other. Yeah, so you're pulling your elbows towards each other in the back, and then pull your arms back a little bit. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. And release. Yes. Round your back a little bit like you're trying to get your ribs off your thigh. Keep the right hand where it is. Left arm is going to come up towards the left side. Curl your back right toes. Straighten out your back leg and keep lifting the belly button away from the thighs. Maybe reach that left arm so the left arm is facing forward. And I'm going to bring the left hand towards the center of the feet. You're going to bring that left foot over to the left side, drop the right knee down. Walk your fingers forward a little bit more so you're pulling your chest forward, and see if you can start drawing the elbows down, so it's going to give you a little deeper stretch. Keep your left knee over towards the left side, move a little side to side. Rolling to the outer edge of the left foot, see what's available. When you're ready, walk to the top of the hands, so straighten out the arms, and then that right hand is going to come out a little wider. Give yourself a lot of room, and just move here. Scribble a little with the hips. See if you can move in little circles or shapes. Rotate your whole body so you're coming over to the left side, and turn your toes a little bit more towards that direction. Bend your right elbow and keep turning your chest like you're trying to bring your belly button and face it towards the inside of your left thigh. Maybe grab onto the back right leg if it's available. Oh, gorgeous. Bend your left elbow, gaze up if you can. And when you're ready, release. I know that's a big, deep stretch. Walk your foot over right towards the center. Straighten out your leg a little bit and just bow into it. Try to keep the left toes down and pull your left hip back as you guide your chest forward. Notice the stretch on the inside of the arch as the big toe touches down. Release the foot so the foot comes up. Show everybody the bottom of your feet. Bend your knees, shift yourself forward, and bring your knee forward. I know everyone's bottoms of the feet look different because we can't do our little pedicures. So, exercise a little self-love. Move side to side. We're gonna see, can that back knee come up and down? And if you have knee issues, maybe just keeping the knee down, but see if you can add a little spring into your step. You might even hop that back foot in and out a little bit. One more. We'll find standing split. So walk your hands towards your left foot, maybe beyond, and straighten out the right leg as much as you can. Now the left knee can bend as much as you need it to, but kind of push through the left and square your hips towards the back. When you're ready, bring your right knee in towards you, round your back, try to touch your nose towards your knee, and then set your right foot down next to your left. Exhale. Notice how much taller the right hip feels. Move side to side. Bend your knees and just swoop your body up a little bit, chin in towards your chest. Reach and extend your arms up. Keep your Utkatasana legs. Exhale, hands find the heart. Dive forward, tailbone lift, head is down. Inhale, gaze forward, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, step your left foot back. Left knee comes to the earth. Make sure the right knee and ankle align and try to pull the left hip down, maybe reaching those arms up. So if you have any issues going on with the left, just lean back into it. If you're able, think about a chain on your hip kind of pulling you down. Uncurl your back toes, and that's going to kind of let the leg relax a little bit more. Reach the arms out towards the side. Elbows are going to pull it towards each other in the back, and then pull the arms back a little bit. Maybe even fan the fingers back a little, like somebody's just systematically pulling everything back. Squeeze your shoulder blades a little closer together. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Nice, bring it all down towards the front. So round your back a little bit. Get your ribs off your thighs as much as you can. Straighten out your left leg. Keep lifting the belly button away from the thighs, and then try to take that right arm over into your twisted ankle. Maybe bringing that right arm forward, pull your left heel back. Keep your left shoulder reaching slightly in towards your knee, and keep your belly button pulled away from your thigh. Reach the right arm down. Bring the left knee down and walk your right foot away from you. And just start to pull your hands forward a little bit. See if you can pull your elbows down, keep your chest up. Yeah, so it's gonna give you a deeper stretch in that hip initially. Uncurl your back left toes when that feels comfortable. And just keep pulling your chest forward. And when you're ready, stretch out your arms. Loosen up your posture a little bit, so turn your toes a little bit more. Take your hands a little wider apart. Bend your elbows like you're doing these little funky push-ups. I know everything's very magical today, isn't it? Bend your left elbow and kind of lean your body over towards the right side. Think about your belly button actually has a flashlight, and you're trying to touch the flashlight towards the right knee. So keep turning, keep everything soft in the arms and the shoulders. Maybe taking that right arm up, bend your elbow, pull back so your ribs are still twisted. maybe grabbing on to that back leg. Lift your heart, lift your chest. And when you're ready, spin back around. Walk the hands in a little bit more. Start to walk the foot in. Make sure the hips align and then straighten out the right leg. Keep the right toes down. Keep stretching the toes forward. And try to push the big toe down. And yeah, you're going to feel that in the bottom of the arch. Pull your right hip back. Pull your left hip forward and bow into it. That one always gets my toes really connected to the rest of my body. Start to stretch out your leg and take your toes up towards the sky. Pull your hips towards each other. Bow into it if you can. And then press into the right foot. Curl your back left toes and maybe move a little forward and back. You might bring that back knee in a little bit. And maybe find that little lift of the knee. You might even hop that back foot a little forward and back. Just little hops. Start to walk the hands forward a little bit. Let's find that standing split. So shift your weight into the right leg. Left leg comes up towards the sky. And keep pulling the left toes towards the heaven. Maybe bend the right knee if you need to. If you have a floating practice, you can release the hands. When you're ready, bend your left knee, point your left knee down, round your back a little bit, maybe bring the forehead or the nose towards the knee. Touch the left foot next to the right and exhale, bow. And notice that the hips feel a little bit more aligned. When you're ready, bend your knees and roll it up a vertebra at a time. Chin in towards your chest. Reach the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, take your hands to your heart. Bend your knees. See if you can keep your eyes closed when you do this. We're gonna push your weight into the left side. Step back with the right leg. Warrior one, open the hips. I know, sometimes finding a little balance inside. So square your hips towards the front. Bend generously into the left knee. Reach and extend the arms up. And take your hands down towards your heart. Squeeze your thighs in towards each other so much. Right thigh is squeezing to the left. So you can rotate your torso over to the left side and keep pulling the left knee forward. Pull your right heel back. Now maybe opening the arms, stretching the arms out a little bit. Palms might face up. Inhale, reach the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, take the hands to the heart and spin to the opposite direction. Warrior two, maybe take that back leg out and just opening the arms. Finding a little buoyancy in the knees. Stretch your left arm forward. Keep reaching the left arm forward as far as you can. Maybe bringing it down to the knee. You might take the hand and just resting it down to the inside of the shin. Right arm might come up or stretch the right fingers forward towards the ocean. And just keep pulling, lengthening the fingers forward as you're pulling the arch back. When you're ready, right arm comes up towards the sky. Reach yourself back into warrior two. Left arm comes forward. Inhale, exalt your pose. Oh. Straightening out the legs, reach the arms out. We're going to reach forward, find Trikonasana, and take the fingers down towards the toes. Reach and extend your right arm up and open your shoulders. See if you can stack both your shoulders and your hips. And gaze down towards your left toes, bend your left knee, and walk your left fingertips forward. So your thumb is in line with your pinky. You can cheat that back leg in a little bit, just heel toe it in, and find your half moon. open your chest over towards the right side. Keep reaching that right leg up, maybe rising high onto the left fingertips. And maybe start to let the left fingers come up off the ground. When you're ready, bend your left knee and softly plant the right leg back down. Reach the arms out. Take the hands down by your side. Walk the back leg in. And slowly shift your weight forward. And set the right foot down. Bend your knees, soften, shift your weight over, this time towards the right side. See if maybe you can do it closing your eyes and step your left foot back. Open your heart, open your chest, reach and extend your arms up. Left hip is squeezing in towards the right. Take your hands down, keep squeezing, and pull your right knee forward. Turn your body. Squeezing in, reach and extend the arms out. Pull your right knee forward as you're pulling that left heel back. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. And inhale the arms back, warrior one. Take it and open into your warrior two, taking that back leg out a little bit. And just opening the arms. Reaching that right arm forward as far as you can. See if you can bring it down, maybe. Forearm comes to the knee, hand might extend all the way down towards the ankle, maybe the left arm comes up. Stack shoulders and hips, and then see if you can start reaching your left arm forward towards the ocean. Draw your left shoulder back and pull your arch on the right down as much as you can. When you're ready, take that left arm, pull yourself up gently, warrior two. Turn your right arm up, exalt your pose, reaching your arm up. And just walking those left fingertips back, pulling into your right knee, and then start to straighten out both legs. Reach your arms out like warrior two. Pull the right arm forward, finding a really nice Trikonasana. Opening the arms, opening the chest, stacking your arms and your chest. Keep squeezing your inner thighs to find balance. When you're ready, start bending into your right knee. Walk your fingertips beyond the right toes. Cheat the back leg in a little, heel toe it in. And then slowly start to lift the left leg up. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips, lift the left leg as high as you can, and then see if you can start getting a little lighter on the right fingertips. Staying here for a breath. When you're ready, bend your right knee, softly take the left foot back. Reach your arms out, take your hands back down by your side, walk the back leg in, heel, toe. Shift your weight forward, bend your knee, take a step, shake it out. All right, I know, it's like everything is just totally so picture perfect today. It's hard to do yoga, isn't it? All right, so maybe finding a little balance. Oh, I know, it's all so beautiful. All right, let's find Garudasana. So a little eagle pose. So bend your knees. Take your left leg right over the right and just find stability here first. And bring your right arm over the left and see if you can start flexing the heel on the left. Sink down a little bit more and maybe pull the left toes around the back of the right leg and sink down a little more, just holding here. Squeezing the shoulder blades back, pulling the elbows down. See if you can start to lift the arms up as you pull the hips down. Staying here for 3. And 2. And 1. Release, coming back into the center. Take the leg down, unwind the arms. Bend your knees. Plant the right leg over. squeeze into it. Left arm is going to come on top, right arm comes underneath. And maybe just flexing the heel on the right side. Maybe wrapping the toes around if that feels okay. Pulling the elbows in by your chest. Try to bring your hands towards the center of your face. And once you find your stability here, draw your navel in. Start to pull the elbows up. Sink the hips down. So again, pulling in that opposition and have a little bit more space. Stay here for 3. And 2. And 1. And draw it all the way back into the center. Unwind the shoulders. Nice. Take the legs out a little bit wider. And just reach and extend the arms up. And then exhale, find a fold forward that's comfortable in your body. So bend your knees a little, maybe moving a little side to side. Think about turning your toes towards the ocean, and then bring your head down towards the insides of your shin. So you can walk your back leg out a little bit more, keeping your ocean knee in line with your ocean knee. Maybe that shoulder comes underneath. And just let the head come down a little bit more. If you have a binding practice, maybe binding your humble warrior, and keep guiding the head down towards the earth. When you're ready, straightening out that leg and bringing your weight over towards the other leg. Turning the toes and the knee facing towards the back of the mat, and maybe bringing that shoulder underneath the leg. If it doesn't come under, you can always take the arms over, find binding there. If it's under, you can also use one hand down, one hand around. Wherever you are, keep pushing your weight so your heel and ankle line, but you're pulling that straighter leg back, lengthening. Inner thighs are pulling down, crown of the head is reaching down towards the earth. When you're ready, shifting yourself back to the center, plant your hands. Let's open our chest towards the ocean. Look at the sun that looks like the moon. When you're ready, bring the ocean arm down and lift your chest towards the other direction. Bring yourself down, moving yourself side to side. Shift your weight towards your ocean leg and extend yourself down. Finding Garudasana. Now I'm going to reach my hands around, rise up onto your toes. See if you can find a little wild thing. When you're ready, bring that arm all the way back through. Hands might come in prayer. So you can shift to the other direction. So you can use the hands or not use the hands and just find whatever is comfortable. Maybe opening the arms here for a moment. And then taking those fingertips back behind you. Spiral up, find a little wild thing. Rise up high onto your toes. When you're ready, shifting yourself back into the center. Moving the hands back in, move your legs a little side to side, and we're going to come to the front of the mat. So take a step. Bring your bottom down and just walk yourself back, straightening out your legs. Come out. Exhausted? Bend your knees, lift your heart, lift your chest, lean back into it. And just find a little boat pose here. Reach your arms up. And just keep your feet down for a moment. See if you can stretch your legs forward a little bit. And really try to press the toes down. Lean back, knees are away from each other. So engage the core. Straighten out the right leg if you can. And reach your arms forward towards your leg like you're trying to hug your shin. Lift your leg up as high as you can. See if you can lift and hover the left leg up off the ground. left leg, not fall back. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Bring the right foot down and try to bring the right toes towards the front of your mat as much as you can. Lift that leg. Keep a bend in the knee, but really stretch it forward so that big toe touches, but it barely wants to touch. See if you can just lift that leg up a little bit. Then bring it all the way. Stretch the toes, stretch the arms. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Take it down. I know that always makes the tops of your thighs go wow, and shakes a little. All right, straighten out the legs, shake them out. Pull your hips back behind you. Reach and extend your arms up and find a just comfortable fold forward. And that might be rounding a little bit, but try to pull your chest slightly forward. Move your hips a little side to side. Let's lift and extend the chest up. Bring the right knee with you. Give yourself a little hug on the right. When you're ready, grabbing onto your foot, maybe extending that leg up. Reach your arm in the opposite direction and try to keep your big toe facing towards the sky. Grabbing onto your leg, rotate your ankle, going the other direction. Bring your knee in by your side, take your foot down so it's facing the inside of the left leg and extend the arms forward. Jana Shirshasana, find a nice little fold forward, kind of shimmy the shoulders back. Pull the neck and the chest forward. On your inhale, come up. Take your left knee with you, grab onto your left knee and twist so you're facing over towards the left side. And coming back to the center, grabbing onto the left leg. See if you can lift that left leg up towards the sky, rotating the ankle. And then bring the left knee back behind you as much as you can. Kind of pull the leg back. Now you might bring that left knee behind the back of the shoulder and pull your left arm back as much as you can, compass pose. So you might take this right hand and grab onto the outside of the leg. Try to see if you can start straightening the left arm, lifting the left leg up and rotate. Pull your chest through your right arm. When you're ready, releasing that leg down, releasing the arm, bring the base of the feet together. Find a little fold forward. Inhale, peeling up, bring the knees together. Straighten out the legs, shake them out. Inhale the arms. Exhale, little fold towards the toes, and maybe pressing the toes forward. See if you can massage your toes if you're able to touch them. And just kind of pushing them forward, maybe even curling them under. On your inhale, lift up. Left knee comes with you. Give yourself a twist over to the left side, heels over your shoulder. Right hand grabs onto the outside of that left leg, maybe straightening it out. If you need to bend, allow it to bend, and turn the left palm out so the thumb is facing up. Grab onto the left leg, lift it up a little bit, and then bend your knee, bring that left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale the arms, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhaling, coming up, bringing the right foot with you. Left hand grabs onto the right. Give yourself another twist. Using over your shoulder. Push your right shoulder away from you. Keep pushing the left knee down. And then grabbing onto the right leg. Lift the right leg up. And rotate the ankle. Bend your right knee. pull it back as much as you can and see if you can get your right shoulder under your right leg. Kind of lift your heel up and bring your right hand down so you're kind of pulling the elbow back, placing the hand as close to the hip as you can. Take your left hand to the outside of the right arch and maybe just start to straighten out the arm and the leg. Open your shoulder, open your chest, but keep your left elbow really bent so it loosens up the shoulders. When you're ready, releasing that leg, taking the base of the feet together, lifting the heart up. It's so amazing how animated all the wildlife has been since we've been quiet. You know, I heard about the fact that and I can't remember what the animal is, but an animal that was thought to have been extinct. The last time it was seen was in 1990, and it was found wandering through the streets, of India. So, and again, this is an animal that was thought to be extinct and is coming out. The pandas are mating for the first time in 10 years, because people aren't watching. So life has a way of just showing us how incredible it is when we're just quiet enough to listen. So folding forward, rounding, seeing any other area in your body that needs a little unsticking. And then when you're ready, slowly coming up, bring your knees together, rolling yourself back really slowly. Just feeling your spine. Allowing your spine to press down, maybe coming into a gentle bridge pose, feeling your spine up off the earth, maybe bringing the shoulders in. If this feels good, I invite you to stay here. If you want a back bend, place your hands down. Press to the crown of your head, widen your arms a little bit further than the shoulders. Your knees straighten. And just squeeze your thighs together. Big toes are facing forward. Lift your heart, lift your hips. If you have a one-leg practice, maybe taking one towards the sky. And maybe finding that in the other leg. When you're ready, lowering down from wherever you are, and just allowing your spine to press down for a moment. Feel your body just rebound. Maybe hands come to the knees. Grabbing your knees, pulling your knees a little side to side. Maybe rolling up and down in your spine a few times. Maybe offering a happy baby if that feels good. And then when you're ready, extending your legs in front. Finding Shavasana, allowing your spine to round just a little bit. Just finding this peace where your body is able to completely let go and connect to the earth. The waves in the ocean, we can connect to its energy. We hear those crescendos of the rise and fall, but our energy inside has that same pattern. We just need to quietly feel and listen.